All right, good morning, everybody. It's November 3rd, it's a Saturday, and it's just shy of 10 a.m. It's an absolute beautiful beginning of November morning. It's just dead still out, dead quiet. I don't know how to explain it. It's 29 degrees this morning. 29 degrees. I believe that's the lowest we've had thus far this year. But anyway, all right, something was in the air this morning. I can't figure it out. Something was in the air. Last year, and actually for the last 5 or 6 years, one of the things I did not concern myself with was hunting season. We have multiple hunting seasons. The season I'm talking about is the November 15th rifle season here in the UP of Michigan, which is a huge deal. My entire life as a young lad and teenager into being a young adult, I always took hunting season extremely serious. It's a tradition that's followed, not to mention harvesting a deer or two for the freezer. Yeah, I haven't put a whole lot of thought into it, and I'll dare say care into hunting seasons coming up. Something was in the air this morning. We'll say it was the temperature, the weather, things are going well. I don't know, but I kind of got the hunting fever this morning. So this is what I did. I baited, which is a topic for discussion. A discussion that I'm not going to get into. I'll explain it here in a second. We have apples that are fit for making an apple pie, for crying out loud. Sugar beets. There's a bag of corn that was put out. And lastly, carrots. Bag of carrots, bag of beets, bag of carrots, bag of apples, and a bag of corn. Just kind of spread it around here, which is normal. Okay, baiting. Big topic for discussion, a discussion I'm not going to get into. Baiting deer for us is a part of hunting season. It's a tradition that I've known ever since I was a kid. That's all we could think about, is picking and bagging apples, getting ready for starting baiting. This day and age, baiting deer is quite the political ordeal. Of course, we're talking about CWD. One of my neighboring states is well up in arms about it. There's a lot of places you legally cannot bait for deer, I think, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't downstate Michigan all off limits for baiting? I don't know. We can still bait for deer here. It's enjoyable. It's nice to watch them. Whatever. Some people will say it's not fair. I don't care. It's just a tradition. It's fun. It's part of hunting season, the fall, camp. Going and cleaning up some brush, getting your blinds ready, and throwing out a pail of corn. It's just something about it. So, yeah. What is hunting season going to mean for me this year? I'm hoping for about 3 or 4 hunting sits. And these sits will probably be evening hunts. I might sneak in a morning hunt. We'll see what happens. I don't know if the sun's playing tricks on you, but if you can see the blind, if you keep up with the videos, I was in there last year and I even made a small video about it. Folks, we're just north of the barn. You can see the farm from here. I don't know if you can see them, but I can see the cattle at the cattle yard there. Nice and convenient, nothing too tricky. Time is limited. So, yeah, kind of got the hunting fever in me here this morning. Just something about it. Hunting season, rifle season here in the UP of Michigan is equivalent to a 2-week Christmas. Now, I really hate to put it like that. That seemed pretty disrespectful. I don't know how else to put it. Everybody's up at their camps this weekend getting ready. The feed mill is just loaded with Chevys and Fords, you know, going after their 9-10 bags of corn and beets and everything that I just did this morning. I had to go pay a bill there this morning, so I figured I might as well get some deer bait. And yeah, one of those things. I look to sit out 3 or 4 times this year. Hopefully, maybe if I'm lucky, maybe a few more than that. And probably the blind right behind me. So yeah, we got plenty of blinds, probably in the neighborhood of 7 of them, in the woods, on field lines, across the highway, some different pieces of property. But this one's nice and convenient, so this will be the one I'm gonna take. The goal is put a couple deer in the freezer. I highly enjoy venison. I really truly enjoy it. It's good for you. I will admit, for some people it's probably an acquired taste. I enjoy it. The goal is 2 deer in the freezer. I am gonna wait for that big buck. The first couple sits, maybe 3 sits. After that, it's does, which needs to be done around here. Anyway, that is about it. Kind of a funny story. Just 2 mornings ago, there is a swale to the right over by the cow herd. And just 2 mornings ago, at about 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning, all the cows were up on the hill staring down at the swale. What does that mean this time of year? 9 out of 10 times that means there was a couple of bucks in that swale, probably locking horns. That's usually what that means. So that's only 2 football fields away. I'm looking pretty forward to it. Beautiful field here. If you keep up with the videos, you'll know that we do take a first crop cutting of hay off of this field, and then it is reserved for pasture grazing. Lots of property on that side of the road. In fact, this is a perfect area for a lot of bucks or deer in general coming from the north, from the east, heading this way to the west. Lots and lots of deer crossings across this field. But yeah, it's a perfect morning. Hunting season's coming. Figured I'd have a little fun this morning, enjoy life a little bit, and put down some of the odd jobs and do some baiting. All right, folks, we got a shout out. The Alabama Farmer. I just stumbled across this channel. This younger man has 185 subs. He's doing really good. He's got lots of videos out there for your viewing pleasure. Lots of field work, a lot of shop time. I have not investigated it fully, but I can't see if there's cattle in there or not. I went through a pile of videos and I didn't see any cattle, but you're gonna have to get in there and go look for it yourself. I'll give you the name of the channel. You got to go look at it. I know just enough to go ahead and be able to recite it to you. It looks pretty good. I look forward to checking it out more. I really appreciate all the references that was given to me, offered to me for other channels to shout out. And the Alabama Farmer is one of them. Folks, go check this younger man out and give him your support. If you like his videos, subscribe, give him a good thumbs up and a nice message. Seems to do a pretty good job. Real good job. What's on the radar for the rest of the day? Lots of upkeep. I got to tie up some loose ends. And then one of the farms that I have 6 heifers coming from later this week. I'm going to take delivery of them. I ran into him at the feed mill and he asked if I could lend him a hand for a good hour. In a perfect world, I'm going to head on over there about 2 o'clock this afternoon, and he is weaning off his calves and doing some separating. He needs a little bit of help, and I'm there to help, plus it'll give me another chance to get a little better look at the heifers. Who knows, I might want to change my mind on a couple and go after something different. But we'll see what happens. Other than that, it's just a beautiful Saturday and keeping up. And that's about it, folks. Happy Saturday to you. I hope you enjoyed the shout out, the Alabama farmer. And hunting season's coming. Talk to you sooner and later.